Is lesson 23 for flute. We will play numbers 55 and 56. Number 55, the green line. As always, we want to play this one as fast as we can, accurately. But first, let's play it at a decent speed so we can make sure you have the right notes and rhythms. Here we go, 55. 1, 2, ready. I didn't make it to the end in that breath, did I? Nope, I had to breathe early. That means either I didn't take a full enough breath, which you may have done the same, or my embouchure wasn't set correctly and I was losing too much air. Okay, so check those things. Can you make it from one breath mark to the other, or in this case, from the beginning to the breath mark and then the breath mark to the end? If you can't, something is wrong. Like for instance, your embouchure is not set correctly, or you're just not taking a big enough breath. Okay? Alright, now that we've got that, your goal is to play it as quickly as possible, accurately. Okay? I would play them as quarter notes, maybe even eighth notes. Oops. I can almost get that at the eighth note speed. Okay? Just play it as fast as you can, accurately. That's why we have these green lines. Our code word is pro, P-R-O. Do you want to be a professional on your instrument? Have you heard a professional play your instrument? Okay? I'm a decent player on flute, but I'm not a professional player. Okay? For flute, you may have heard, like we may have a professional flute player come in and work with us, but if we haven't yet, or even if we have, why don't you go to a band concert? Go to a symphony, or find a community band and listen to them play. Find a really fine college ensemble and listen to them play. Or go online to YouTube, hey, you're already there, and look up professional flute players. You know, look up orchestral pieces, orchestras and symphonies, and find some professional flute, maybe some flute sonatas or flute solos, and listen to people play and find good players and listen to them. And when you practice, try to emulate that, try to copy that sound. Okay? Alright, for number 56, there's a couple of things in here we need to know. One is we have a new mark, don't we? We have a slur. When you have a slur, you tongue the first note in the slur, but you don't tongue any other note in the slur. For instance, number 56, the first measure without the slur would be like this. Right? But we have a slur, so it becomes. Hear how there was no space when I changed from the E flat to the D? That is a slur. The slur takes away all spaces, all rests, everything. Everything is connected as possible. Okay? So, let us play through number 56. Remember, when you have a slur, tongue the first note, don't tongue any of the other notes in that slur. Here we go. 1, 2, 56. Did you play it correctly? Did you tongue in the right spot? Did you slur in the right spot? Okay? If the answer was no, go back and practice this, because this is one of those things that we've learned that you will see in every piece of music you'll play in middle school, you'll play in high school, you'll play in college, you'll play in community bands, you'll play as a professional. There are very, very few, if any. I can't think of any pieces that I've played that do not have slurs in them of some sort. So this is definitely something that you'll be seeing a lot of as we get further and further into the book and into sheet music. Okay, this was lesson 23. Thanks for joining me.